Debi Lynes is joining us, as she often does, with bringing neat little toys.
Yeah.
Well, things to work with.
Yes.
You're always helping us with our mental health. You and I've had some great discussions in the past about different things. What do you want to talk about? I see lavender.
Exactly.
So I kind of got an idea where you're going. Where are you going? What do you want?
Well, first of all, I want to say that it's really important to recognize that physical health and mental health are the same thing. So it's physical health and psychological health because our brain is part of our body. And so oftentimes when our brain acts up, okay, and we go from worry to stress to anxiety, we get to that anxiety point and we reach a tipping point where, okay, what do I do with this? How do I back down? How do I step away? And actually during the break, you and I were talking about it. How do you do that? How do you do that? Well, there are some simple things I don't think people recognize that don't involve medicine at all. They're very natural.
Good.
The first thing is use your senses.
Okay.
That's it. Use your senses. And what I brought today and what I'm doing down here is I'm squeezing a stress ball. That can be a rock, that can be a button, that can be a necklace, anything tactile.
But a stress ball's easier.
Stress ball's easier. But when you're sitting in traffic and you want to like strangle the guy next to you, you know, rubbing something, feeling something tactily can really be helpful.
That's my wife with her hockey puck then.
Exactly.
Okay, all right.
That's exactly right. Second thing to do that's pretty easy. Things that have robust flavors. Today I brought a wintergreen lifesaver, and I encourage people to have gum or lifesavers or lollipop or Skittles
Got a dozen
or something.
of those in my car right now. Yep.
Believe it or not, when you suck on a lifesaver, okay, it shuts down that stress axis for about 10 seconds.
No kidding.
Because the wintergreen, boop,
All right.
it's great.
That's
right?
easy to do. Yep.
This is a fidget for adults.
Okay.
This is called an adult fidget ring.
Yeah.
It's kind of fun.
Yeah.
And again, it's going back to the same thing we were talking about, where you can use things tactily to settle yourself down. And understand that these are neurobiological ways to control anxiety.
How much of all of this is, okay, just distract me from...
That's all of it.
Oh, okay.
because that's the point.
Yeah.
Okay,
right.
The point of lowering your anxiety and stopping your cortisol, which is the bad stuff, is distraction. That's really what we're doing. I'll tell you what I tell kids all the time. Put your hands in ice water. If I have kids that are going into a test in high school, I got a call the other day because finals are coming up. Yep. And she was just so anxious, and she's like, I'm going to have a panic attack. No, you're not. Here's what we need you to do. Go in the bathroom, put your hands under the cold water, put it on your neck. You know, is it going to work? Is it going to work? This isn't going to work. Sure enough, she came back. She goes, oh my gosh, that really calmed me down. Yeah. And the other thing, again, that's all using your senses, is kind of like the wintergreen lifesaver, just taking a smell of something can calm you down immediately.
Particularly if it's a calming smell. You've got lavender
I have
there.
lavender here.
Yeah, that's good.
But anything can do, even cayenne pepper, even some things that
really?
are...
Even sharp things. Okay.
Sharp, bitter, anything can really do it. Because the bottom line is we're using our senses. And so if I am just driving, or I'm sitting in my car, or I'm just feeling stressed out, to take a look around, we could do it right here, you and I right now, is name 3 black things that you see. I see a camera, I see an iPad, I see a jacket, I see a mat. You said it. What am I doing with my brain?
Distracting.
That's exactly right. And so I think what we've learned biologically and neurobiologically is if we can shift that brain and distract it a little bit, it sets this chemical equation off to lower the stress, because if we can focus on something else, we're not in danger.
Right.
Right?
What keeps us, though, from going right back to the stress? Okay, I feel better for 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, but now I go back in it again.
Ready? We got what? 38 seconds to talk about it? I got. So what you do is you're offline when you have that anxiety.
Right.
Okay? So we're using our senses, and we're going to put you back online. The second you're back online, you can then say, okay, I'm okay now. Right. And you won't go back online or offline.
Debi Lynes helping us out, as she always does. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We'll be back with more right after this.